With Instagram and other social media tools, small businesses are shown to grow at least 50% in the last 3 years. I know that operating my small business, it's been increasingly getting more competitive among other small operations, but I love it because it proves that community is what it's all about, and that's why so many of us work so hard to produce products that our loved ones will admire. Carly Smith, a fellow small business owner, remarks, "During COVID, the support I've been shown has been tremendous. It's been proven that people are willing to shop small for the holidays if it means helping out someone who is working hard against larger companies such as Amazon or Walmart." With the Christmas season, a new study that found around 30 to 50% of gifts were bought from a small business shows that those numbers have been mostly supplied because of the social media platforms small business owners and influencers are using today. This makes small businesses more and more relevant in our time, and we can expect to see more of that. These increasing numbers have been supported by communities and even outside influences like the COVID-19 virus, which have brought people to use their social media more and also support businesses where they don't have to go outside of their homes to purchase gifts for their loved ones. This allows small business owners to build their advertisement. My objective is to explain why it is important to support small businesses in this time, as well as economic impact supporting these operations, and what that has to do with our communities around us. So, according to Halen Hubbard, I try to support local businesses as much as I can because I feel it's necessary to be a proud member of my community and sustain those around us who are working diligently to uphold their craft. It's important to support small businesses because they are on the rise while big chairs are decreasing in business, at least for now. This does not necessarily mean that they are being overthrown because, of course, these corporations have been around for a very long time, and someone with a small following on Instagram would, of course, have no power in showing the Walmart corporate. But because people are being able to rely less and less on shipping and handling and stock in stores, as well as the idea that the current COVID-19 virus can be spread easily between shoppers, people are more likely now than ever to stay home and shop online, which brings in a lot of opportunity for small businesses which have their platform on websites and social media platforms, as I previously discussed. Carol Chase replied in an interview I conducted that, "As a senior citizen, I've personally been too worried to go out and buy the gifts I normally would from large companies, stores, and shopping malls." Now, she explained that she made a goal this year to get out more and to participate more in shopping and really have that holiday experience. Now, this was previous to the COVID-19 virus, but because of that, she had to readjust her perspective and make a new goal to instead support small businesses instead of corporations. And she expressed to me her gratefulness to her gratitude towards the small businesses because it has allowed her to continue to buy gifts for her family, whereas she might not have been able to trust the large corporations to deliver on time. Here's why small businesses are on the rise. So, social media gives them an easy platform to advertise. With that, more competition comes, which further increases the rise of small business. Debbie Jones, a strong and involved member of the Cove in Harriman, explains that it's vital to support small businesses because it's a perfect example of showing kindness to those around us and holding out a hand to our neighbor. I think we've really been able to see the importance of technology through all of this. If it weren't for social media platforms, I don't believe I would have seen half the gifts I bought for my children and husband this year. I'm grateful for the online activity with the virus out in the public." So, how exactly do we invest in our future as small business owners and supporters? Much of society has gotten used to buying from these chain stores for decades and decades, and it's almost impossible to see a different way once we've created these habitual reasons to shop in specific places. However, If we shift our focus within a community at a time, even if it's just one location every year, to the small businesses just down the street, it could mean the world to so many people. When you buy gifts from a small business as opposed to a corporation or a even larger company, you're actively deciding to support someone just like you, who has needs just like you. Whether for them that is a tuition payment for their school, their car insurance, or even rent. Steph Wilstead rejoices, I was able to pay my rent these last 6 months solely on the orders I received from my small business. I don't believe customers have even an idea how much they are doing for people just like them when they decide to pay for our services and creative products. I've been able to turn my craft of sewing and patching into a business for myself, and it's lovely to be able to have a hobby that can pay the bills. It's a refreshing change of pace, and I'd like to see even more support in the coming years. Choosing to utilize products and services, giving reviews, being active on the platforms of the creators, etc., will allow us to invest our time and money into the hard work that small businesses put out each and every day. Small businesses are on the rise because of the heavy competition on the free advertising platform of social media, and they need to invest in this future, or else chain stores and small businesses won't exist or be very scarce. Therefore, we must support small businesses in whether it be buying from their product selections and services, or even liking, commenting, following, and leaving positive reviews or feedback, whether that's constructive or just a simple have a nice day, will make a large difference to these creators. I ask you to find a small business you can support as a small step in the right economical direction.